Today we're getting into the deck that I've been waiting for the most since the card list for Evolving Skies was released, so let's get straight to it. Hey everybody, Nick from 9 Card TCG, and today we are playing Umbreon VMAX and Single Strike Urshifu VMAX. I have this deck built in real life and I cannot wait to start playing it, so let's get right into the list. Umbreon V, 200 HP Dark type Single Strike Pokemon for 1 Dark Energy. Mean Look does 30 base damage, and the defending Pokemon can't retreat. This is really good for stopping things that need to switch a lot, something like maybe like Rapid Strike Urshifu, Blaziken Zeraora, when they want to switch cards. Obviously, they will have physical switch cards and whatever, the Bird Keeper and stuff like that, so it doesn't prevent that, but they won't be able to manually retreat or play switch and then manually retreat to get like a second Gale Thrust or whatever they need to do. So not bad for a single attachment. The real attack that we're looking for is 1 dark and 2 colorless energies. Moonlight Blade does 80 damage, but if this Pokemon has any damage counters on it, it does an additional 80 damage for 160 damage, which is just enough to knock out a Shadow Rider Calyrex VMAX, which is very, very important. If you've been playing Single Strike or you've been playing the game at all since March when Battle Styles came out, you've seen Houndoom with the Single Strike vulnerability, which lets us search our deck for a Single Strike energy and attach it to any Single Strike Pokemon. When you do, you deal 20 damage to that Pokemon, which is exactly what we need to do to activate the secondary effect of Moonlight Blade, so we can easily hit for now 180 damage, because 160 base for Moonlight Blade plus the 20 damage from the Single Strike energy gives you a nice 180 damage, perfect for knocking things out like Crobat and Crickettoons, especially when you pair it with Umbreon VMAX, which has the ability Dark Signal, which now when you play this card from your hand to the bench to evolve this Pokemon, you can switch your opponent's active Pokemon with one of their bench Pokemon, and also Max Darkness does 160 base for the same energy cost as Umbreon V, and you still get the benefit of Single Strike energies, so you're going to be able to hit for 180 damage with just 1 Single Strike energy. We're also running 2 Single Strike Urshifu V and 2 Urshifu VMAX, just to cover things that are weak to fighting, namely Eternatus, and also in case we need to hit some really big numbers. We need to take a knockout on a Rapid Strike Urshifu VMAX. Well, Gmax 1 Blow is the way to do it. For just 3 Single Strike energies, we'll be able to hit for 330 damage, which I know sounds like a lot, but setting up those 4 Houndooms that we have, plus any manual attachments, it is very, very doable. Because the attack cost for Umbreon is 2 colorless and a dark, we are able to run 4 Capture Energies, and Capture Energies is very, very important, not only for this deck, but going forward, I think a lot of decks are really going to use Capture Energy more than you've seen in the past, and that's because we're losing things like Pokemon communications and stuff like that. So playing Capture Energy is going to be able to help set up other Umbreons, get more Houndours onto the field, get a Single Strike Urshifu onto the field, whatever we need to do, and we can still move forward towards attacking with our Umbreon or V or VMAX. So very, very useful card here. Another card that we've added is Piers, which lets us search our deck for any energy, which does include special energies like our Single Strike energy, Capture Energy, and then basic energies, obviously, and a Dark type Pokemon. So we can now search for a Capture Energy, search for a Houndoom, and then attach the Capture Energy, get another Pokemon onto the field, evolve into Houndoom, and then Single Strike Roar, and now you just did 2 energies, 1 attachment, or 1 turn rather, and that could be the difference between attacking that turn and not. Piers, very, very useful card. We are running 3. We're also running 2 Great Balls just to help us find Pokemon more frequently. I think this deck really needs to be able to search through the deck and find what you need, so getting those Houndooms early game is pretty important, so that's why we're running just 2 copies of Great Ball. Speaking of consistency, 4 Tower of Darkness probably seems excessive to some. I think it's important to have those stadiums because other people are going to be playing things like Path to the Peak, and we do not want that because it shuts down our Umbreon's ability, it stops us from using Crobat, and those are things that we need. So we need to be able to counter stadium and also be able to draw extra cards to find the things we need, like Urn of Vitality. Urn of Vitality is pretty important. We are running 3 copies instead of the normal 4 because we're not always attacking with Single Strike Urshifu, so we don't have to worry about discarding our energies as much. We can use the Umbreon VMAX to hit into a Crobat, hit into a DAA, hit into a Kricketune or an unevolved Pokemon V, and then just keep gusting them up with copies of Boss's Order or other Umbreon VMAX to take easy 6 prizes over the course of the game. We will be able to Gmax one blow if we need to hit into a big tanky Pokemon VMAX, but that's where something like Urn of Vitality comes in case we have to Gmax one blow, or one of our Pokemon who has single strike energies gets knocked out or they get discarded somehow. The rest of the deck is pretty simple or pretty familiar. You know, you're going to have your Switch and your Air Balloons and your Professor's Research and Marnie's and all that kind of stuff, so nothing really out of the ordinary there, but let's get right into the gameplay. It's tough because other people aren't necessarily playing post-rotation decks, so you do put yourself at a little bit of a disadvantage since they have a wider card pool than you do in other combos that aren't available to you, but you know, you make it work. So we get to go first, which is perfect. It's exactly what we want. Man, this is a terrible start. We got the Quick Ball, so that's like fine. We have an Air Balloon. Moltres is weak to grass. I'm going to dump this Evolution Incense. If they're playing Moltres, they might be playing Rapid Strike Urshifu, and they might be playing Eternatus. So I'm going to get the Urshifu, because if they are playing Eternatus, then we will have an option for... I think that's it for now. We will have an option for hitting into them with Impact Blow for super effective damage, so we'll see how this goes. But they're going to commit to the Galarian Moltres, which is interesting. And they do have 250 HP on there, which is a little bit annoying. So it is out of range for us to hit with Impact Blow. No, it's an ADP deck. Okay, that's fine. ADP is always a challenge because it's just ADP. It's really good. And they do have Zacian. ADP, Zacian, Moltres. Interesting. Dire Flame Wings, of course. I'm surprised they went with the Moltres instead of attaching to the ADP. Got an Umbreon. We'll put it down just to put it down. We're gonna Marnie. So we'll Great Ball. We do get a VMAX, which I think is actually kind of nice. And we'll Tower. So, do oh God. I think I kind of have to stay because they're going to either take the knockout or they're going to go for the AC. Either way, I need a turn. Unfortunately, we did just get a very rough start. No Houndours, no Quick Balls. No, we did have the one Quick Ball, but no additional ways to find our Houndours. We do have a Professor's Research, so we'll be able to capture energy and research, but I think it's a little late. They are running Mewtwo as well. Man, this deck is doing everything. And then they're switching to Mewtwo, which is interesting. What do they have in the discard pile? They don't have any... They have nothing for Mewtwo to use. Mewtwo's a weird Psychic card too, because it's not weak to Dark, it's weak to Psychic. Another Moltres. Do they... I mean, I guess technically they can use Mewtwo to AC and all that kind of stuff, so maybe that's what their plan is. Do I'm gonna research. I think I kind of have to. We'll tower away one of our Houndooms. And they're going to concede. Not really sure why. I guess I know why. It was probably because they needed the extra turn to AC, but the turn after the AC, I'm going to hit them G-Max 1 blow and take the KO and be too far ahead on prizes. I'm not really sure. If you're new to the channel, don't be afraid to hit the subscribe and bell notification button so you never miss another video. If you really like the content and you want to help see the channel grow, leaving a like and a comment are the best way to tell YouTube that this is a good video and other people should watch it. We're going to go with heads. We lost. We definitely want to go first with this deck, which we don't. So I'm interested. Better hand. Better hand. It would have been cool if we had an energy, but we can always Marnie try to find an energy. Playing another single strike deck. Okay. So we'll see how this goes. Got a quick ball. It's not bad. The thing is, their Urshifu can do more damage than my Umbreon can. So I have to get a single strike energy. This is not great for me. They can't laser focus, but they will be able to impact blow next turn. And then I'm in a lot of trouble. I'll dump the boss. And we'll Marnie. I don't want to, but I need an energy. Not exactly what I wanted to see, but and we'll quit. Great Ball. You got a Crobat. I can pull up. I think I have to go for the Crobat for 3. Oh, come on. I couldn't evolve this turn anyway, but like I definitely don't want to discard all this stuff. Do they have the Houndoom? They do, so they'll be able to take the knockout. 200 damage is exactly what they need. Now I'll be able to take the counter KO if I can get my at least one Houndoom and an energy. I need one Houndoom and an energy. So I just need to be able to do 200 damage because they already took 20 from their Urshifu. From their single strike roar, so that makes it a little easier. We'll drop an Umbreon just so we can. And I think I have to research. I don't want to, but I need to see as many cards as possible. We got our Evolution Incense, so that's good. That's good enough. I definitely think it was the right decision playing research. Because beatdown won't do enough to take the KO. Let's just Great Ball, see what we can find. We got an Umbreon VMAX. That could be good for next turn to pull up like a Crobat or something. So it does enough. Beatdown will only do 140 damage. Or it could do max 160. But that's if they have the energy and a Houndoom. So they do have the Urn, so that's good. So they'll be able to get that back. They're gonna scroll. Now, this is where it gets very hairy for them. I can attach this third single strike energy and look for... So they're going to thin the deck a little bit. There's their Dedenne. If they don't knock out this Urshifu, I think their VMAX is going to get knocked out. Do they have the other energy, though? They need a third energy in their hand. They tower. So they'll be able to hit me for 40, 50, 60, 70, 90 damage. Theirs? Okay. So that's 160. Oh, they're going to boss. What are they going to boss? My Crobat. Okay, they're going to take two. Okay, 2 prizes. I respect it. I need to do... They have... Let's see. This will do 182, 220. Not enough. I have to VMAX. So... I'm gonna dump. Got an Evolution Incense. Good enough. No, it's prized. Oh no. Ugh. So they win because it's prized. Wow, that's so unfortunate. That's like, you hate to see it. Ah, man, that's such a bummer to lose because one of your cards is prized. Ugh. Yeah. Last video or last match of the video. Let's see how it goes. A Zacian or maybe another ADP deck. That would be my luck, pretty much. We're going to go with Tails. And of course it's heads. Last time I chose heads, it was Tails. This time I chose Tails, it's heads. Big Worm, let me go first. No. No. And no basic Pokemon. Cool. Every time I go to make a video, I don't know what it is. I get these trash hands. I don't know what to do. Yeah, that's just the way it goes, right? This isn't terrible. It really is tough when you don't start with an energy, but we will be able to Piers to get an energy. We're playing Ice Rider, not good. Ice Rider, I think, is going to be a tough matchup because they are so aggressive. And they'll just be able to turn 2, hit you for 220 damage and take out one of your evolving Pokemon V. It's the same kind of issue with Victini VMAX. Hyper aggressive decks like these are really tough matchups for single strike because you just need 2 turns or so to get it going. See if we can Great Ball into something. Got a Houndoom. You know what? I'm not gonna get that. I'm gonna get a Crobat. I'll get a... Say... I want to be able to hit them so they can't retreat. It doesn't really matter. I'll get the Houndour. And we'll do that. And I think that's it. Because now we have 2 Houndooms, we can get enough energy out on our... so they did play Path. We can get enough... Now we can't take the KO. And because Path is in play, we can't use Umbreon's ability, and we lose our 2 Houndooms. That's not ideal. And we had an Evolution Incense all to the bottom of the deck. A Tower would be nice, though. Oh, we got 2 Evolution Incense and a Research. Very, very nice. Can we get that Umbreon? We do. But it's not super helpful because we have Path to the Peak. But I'm kind of just trying to thin out the deck a little. So we're going to attach an energy to our Urshifu. And we're going to evolve as well so that they can't knock us out next turn, just in case. Let's say we can't find what we're looking for. Ooh, God. We don't get the switch, though. That's very unfortunate. So we don't want to play Capture Energy, I think. They have 320 HP. I have a 4th... Oh, I almost ended my turn accidentally. That would have been bad. I have a 4th energy in the deck. So, do I just attach this and Mean Look to like ensure that it doesn't leave? Because that's going to hit for 50 and it can't retreat. And now... You know, yeah, it's in the active, but I can always next turn attach a Capture Energy and manually retreat if they. Oh, okay, they're gonna take the knockout. They're gonna get their other Calyrex. See, this is why I like to have multiple urns. A Tower would be cool, so I can VMAX. They're gonna max Lance. They have to discard the 2 energy in order to take the knockout. So we're gonna Air Balloon onto this guy. We're gonna Quick Ball just to do it. Single Strike Roar onto our Urshifu here. We're gonna Marnie. Because what I want to be able to do, this is really nice. I got rid of my other Urshifu V, right? I discarded it? No, I didn't. Did not discard the other Urshifu V. Quick Ball. I think I'm going to Quick Ball away. This is going to seem weird, but I have an idea. I have an idea, because even if they do take the knockout on this, right? which I don't think they'll be able to. Because they don't have any Drizziles in play, so they can't evolve into Inteleon and quick shooting. They could do 250, 250, and 250 and whatever, and 60 is only 310. So they're gonna be 20 shy. I can Piers for a fighting energy and be able to hit them with. And be able to hit them with, ooh, they're gonna Marnie. I was gonna say hit them with Furious Anger, or whatever, the Scroll of Scorn. But they're gonna Marnie me. Get some towers, okay, that's not bad, I can draw a couple cards. So we can tower. We'll dump the Houndoom in case they put another path down. We get this. And now, how do I want to do this? I can Umbreon and take an easy knockout. Because if they hit me for 250, it's not going to matter. So who do I want to take? I don't know, I'll just take the Mew. And just get an Urn. Urn is beautiful. Urn is great. So they're gonna Melanie. They can only discard up to 2 though. So in giving me damage, they're gonna lose. They can only discard 2. So I can Urn, get these 2 back in the deck. I can't. I'm gonna Marnie. If I draw a single strike energy, they lose. I don't, but I get another Urn. So that's fine. Working for baby's kids, hard times couldn't make the rent. Working hard couldn't save a cent. Lonely nights, just me and God. Swear to him, always made the ends. Grab a paper, see the news. Hate coming by the tools. Walk a mile in my shoes. Something you can never do. Got my back and I'll attach here so that even if something crazy happens. Oh. 320, right, because it's 10. I forgot it does plus 10. Okay, never mind. So there you have it, Umbreon V and Urshifu VMAX. Did I really need to use the Darkness single to take out that Mew? Maybe, you know, that Urn really helped just in case I was shy, just a little bit of damage on that last attack to take out the Ice Rider Calyrex VMAX. I would have been able to have 2 attackers ready to go because I got that Urn. So it was very, very important that I got those Urns in that game. But I absolutely love this deck. It sometimes can be a little bricky, right? It's something that we've seen with Single Strike before. It's nothing new. However, now with the addition of things like Piers and Great Ball and the use of Capture Energy for attack cost, you can help minimize the number of times you're going to brick. Listen, every deck is going to start with bad hands from time to time. Every deck is going to have a bad game from time to time. It's just the way it goes. But I absolutely love this deck. I encourage you to try it, and I cannot wait to play it in Sword and Shield format only. Very, very excited. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, found this a little informative. Like I said, don't forget to subscribe, bell notification, leave a like and a comment in the, or leave a like and leave a comment, and I will have this deck list in the video description. Thanks so much, and I'll see you next time.